Today I wanted to dive into lifestyle design. This is a concept that's thrown around a lot, and I wanted to be able to shed some light on it as to what I think is incredibly important in actually doing it. So this actually first came to me a few years ago when I had a client come up to me and say, Ben, it's all right for you. You get to fly around the world, you get to speak in different places, that's your life. And I said to them, that wasn't my life. I designed my life so that that could be my life. And when I said that to her, it really hit home because what I was sharing is that no one suddenly creates a life like that, right? It's actually how you actively look into what kind of life you want to be able to live. And this is where, for example, when COVID happened, I had to think of kind of a new lifestyle design for me because unfortunately I wasn't really flying as much as I used to. And this is where, when I looked into some elements, I thought, do I want to work late in any evenings? And I thought, well, yeah, because I've got to take on clients from different places. I want to do podcasts with people in the US and in China. So maybe there'll be a few days that I need to work late, but I don't want to do it every day. Maybe Tuesday, Thursday. So now what I do is I have my calendar Tuesday, Thursday, and I'll work slightly later, but I've designed my life like that. I've also looked into, taking Friday afternoons off. I'm going to chill with that. Monday I'm going to do a sporting activity. And I start to put in those elements. And this is where, when you look into the following question, which is, what would an ideal week look like for you? And this is where you actually start to think, what does an ideal week look like for me? This isn't about retirement. This isn't about, just watch loads of movies, because I know people that have literally done that. I remember meeting a dentist who retired, was happy, chilled out for the first month, didn't know what to do, literally spent 12 months going to all these courses. I remember sitting there on them. He said it was the worst year of his life and then went back to work. So if we don't have meaning, it's often very challenging to enjoy our lives. So this is where lifestyle design is a brilliant way to figure out, how do you actually want to design a life that you would really enjoy and actually love living? And that is one of the core elements. So if you are someone who hasn't really figured out what you want yet, I would really recommend spending some time thinking about these questions. How would you spend your mornings? What would you want to do in your day? How are you going to add value to other people? What would be the meaning that you'd want to give to your life? Right? How many holidays would you have in a year? And suddenly you can actually start to design life as opposed to thinking it's going to happen. I'm telling you now, lifestyle design is one of my favorite things to do. It's a fantastic exercise that I do with a lot of my clients, and I really recommend that you do the same. So start designing your life now before you start to design someone else's.